threw my gum into you.
In my underwear.
Yeah, that was nice.
Alright, so.
Hello.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
So you're gonna hear the music for a second. After the music, you come in.
Alright.
Oh, so yeah, after that was the we didn't start the fire. Remember how you know how it goes on? Something like that would be a great idea for.
Oh!
So I'm gonna emulate that idea and then you come up with all the stuff.
Okay, that's
I mean that's an idea. But faster.
That's me, Bobby Pickles, and welcome to episode, I don't even know what episode it's going to be. After we update all those episodes, the Dying Simulator episodes. Over 100, I don't even know. We'll start doing the correct count next time, but
It's
anyway.
like 63 or something.
No, there's going to be more.
more.
Yeah, but anyway, hey, Dell's back, and welcome to a brand new, lovely episode of Bobby Pickles podcast.
Happy New Year.
Pete, Bobby Pickles, Dell, Piazza Pizza, of course. And, welcome to the show, Eddy, Mr. Sunshine Shipek.
Good afternoon, Palm Beach County and Bobby Pickles. Boy, it is a pleasure to be here with you guys today.
Oh, the pleasure's all ours, of course.
Absolutely.
We love you, Mr. Sunshine. Now, that's what we call you. We call you Mr. Sunshine. And that, and I know your Christian name is Eddy. And Eddy, you're an interesting person to have on the show because we just love you. We've been here for going on 3 years now, and you've been popping in and out of our shop almost those 3 years. And you go around and you meet all these different business owners all around Palm Beach County. You're known throughout the whole county, right? I mean, you go to places that you like. And you support them, and you do videos,
That's right.
and
Being
social
Mr.
media.
Sunshine, I like to come to the best places in town, and I like to share my experiences, so when we get the best food, the best material, the best events, we always get to see the best in silk screening and t-shirts, and Bobby Pickles Fat Enzo.
Or pizza.
Pizzas, whatever you want.
Or steak. Calero Steak.
That's right, Calero Steak.
Calero's.
That's right.
That's over, where's that at?
Right there on Lake Worth, Florida, right there on Lake Avenue.
And you frequent all the places on
Oh,
Palm
yeah,
Beach
we
as
go
well.
a lot of places, and we like to promote
Taboo.
them.
I'd like to see Taboo, but I gotta get the better.
Oh, you gotta get,
go
shirt
see
checking
FSB,
ties.
the boys
We
down
walk
at
in a
FSB.
Taboo, we're gonna tear it down.
Yeah.
Now, Mr. Sunshine, you're dressed right now with a very loud polyester t-shirt,
Yeah,
the
it's
American
one of my
flag,
motorcycle
the eagle, American eagle. It's your motorcycle outfit.
It's a motorcycle outfit. Images.
You're on your Harley.
I'm out on a motorcycle today, that's right. Image is everything. And when you're out and about, you never know. Just like today, I had the opportunity to be graced by God to come in here to the Bobby Pickles show. And I got Dell sitting over there. Dell, your styling and profile and looking as only you can look. I'll tell you what, put a guitar in that man's hand, it'll be a sold-out arena.
That's funny that you say that. You pick up on a lot of things. You're very intuitive, right?
That's right, yes.
Okay, well, he's a musician. This man, he's a music engineer.
He's the best.
I
knew the moment I said it. I don't know who he is, but he's got to be a somebody.
Yeah.
Everybody's a somebody.
So, Mr. Pickles, how long have you been doing this podcast?
Oh, I've been doing it since December 2012.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So you're seasoned.
It took a little hiatus over the last 2 years.
Sure.
Basically, if you're following it at home and you're following all the episodes, basically what happened was, Donald Trump was elected
That's
president
right.
of the
Donald
United
Trump
States.
became president of the United States.
And when he was elected president of the United States, everything changed. The world
Everything
changed. All the people that were listening changed.
That's right. Everything.
My political beliefs shifted.
Yes.
And I realized I was conservative.
Right.
Well, I definitely am a moderate, but I'm shifted more to the right.
Right.
So, and then, and I love Trump. I love what he's got going on. And you can't be vocal about that kind of stuff. They call it hate speech if you support the president.
When you get Donald Trump, you have the biggest house on the biggest side of town. He's got the long limousines over there. He's got the Marine One Sikorsky Sea King helicopter pad in the backyard of his house. He's the president. He's the man. He was elected. And that's the way it is, and people just cannot fathom it.
And you love Trump?
Oh, Trump's the greatest guy in the world. I've been going to his place for 15 years.
Yeah.
I've had the opportunity to be in his Trump's mansion.
Can you tell us a little bit about
Oh, it's spectacular. First class, the best of everything.
Wow.
That was actually the former Meriwether Post from the Post cereal home. She built that in 1922 as a post serial along with other billionaires and celebrities from around the world. So she built her mansion, the Woolworth built theirs, Estee Lauder, all of the world.
Now, how do you know all this history of Palm Beach?
Well, my aunt my aunt's mother was a Listerine heiress, and my uncle married the Listerine heiress Sue Whitmore's daughter Vera. So they own the entire end of Worth Avenue.
So Mr. Sunshine comes from royalty.
No. I'm on the other side of the tracks.
Good.
But no, it was a very experience to see how a little town in Palm Beach, most people don't even know it's there. But once you get there, you get on Worth Avenue, Rodeo Drive, Beverly Hills, it's spectacular.
It is beautiful.
Yeah, no question about it.
Yeah, and you've been frequenting these places for...
Oh yeah, a long time, yeah. Well, you get the opportunity, you go to Taboo, you get the Breakers Hotel, Four Seasons, the Ritz-Carlton, you get to go to all of those places, and you get to meet the people that are there. So you not only meet the residents and the patrons, but the managers and the staff as well.
And you show people around. You're like a...
Yeah, I like to give them a little tour. It's a realtor. I became a realtor, real estate agent, and I've been a locksmith for 35 years. My job is always to help people.
How'd you get into the locks?
I was, when I was in prison. No.
I was gonna say, oh, they didn't keep it in.
I find my way to break myself out. No. No, I actually picked it up in 1985, and we started a little locksmith business,
Nice.
and then we went into the tri-state area. 9 vans, 300 calls a day.
Wow.
The tri-state area.
In the tri-state area. We were in Pennsylvania, Ohio, and West Virginia. So we had stores, and we had 3 locations, 9 vehicles running 24 hours a day. So I trained a lot of locksmiths that are still locksmiths today, and I still speak to them. They said, Eddie, it was the greatest thing teaching me a trade, which, you know, as long as I can help somebody out. And
well, it really is a trade. And a lot of times you're on there and you're doing some Facebook Live or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And you're showing the deconstruction
how to make a cake for a lock.
Rolls Royces.
Yeah, Rolls Royce. I specialize in Rolls Royce.
Yeah, all kinds of different stuff, right?
Yep.
So you just got a new truck.
I just got a new van. Yeah, I was working out of my trunk of my Rolls Royce. And, you know, I did a lot of commercial, residential, and it just got to be so many jobs that I figured it was time to get a van.
That's one price.
So,
And your van is wrapped.
Yeah, they had it wrapped.
And it says Eddie's Locksmith.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
And I already asked you about why not Locksmith Eddie? Because it just seems like...
Well, when I went to do it, sunbiz.org, the name was already taken. So I didn't want to go ahead and infringe on him, you know, when I'm the best. I didn't want him to say, oh my God, the best guy just took my name. Right, exactly.
Now, what sets you apart from another locksmith would be you really love it, right?
I love what I do. That's right. I've done so many jobs over the years. We've saved babies being locked in the trunk of their car. People being locked out. You know, deceased people locked in their house, and you know we had.
Okay, what's the craziest locksmith story?
We found a head, an actual head of a human being inside a safe. Yeah, the FBI was there, and we had to open the safe, and the head was inside the safe.
That happened in Sunnyside, Florida?
No, that happened up in Pittsburgh.
Oh my God, let me tell you, the Sunnyside, Florida thing, I'll go on record right now.
Yeah, you steal all
Stole that right from you.
Yeah.
Whenever I regurgitate that came from you. Thank you, sir. You're the guy, you know, you do these videos, and you're like, hello, this is Mr. Sunshine Live.
Coming to you live.
Coming to you live. Do it.
Coming to you live right here in sunny South Florida, Mr. Sunshine, right here with Bobby Pickles and the Pickles Show podcast, along with Michael Piazza and our big boy Dello.
It's Matthew Piazza. Everybody calls him.
Yes.
All right.
But no, and you know what? Where did you get the Sunny South Florida thing from?
That's the sunny South Florida. We're in sunny South Florida. It's beautiful.
Did you invent that? Did somebody else say it?
It just rolls off the tongue.
It just rolls off. Being in sunny South Florida, it's beautiful weather. You get to meet beautiful people. You get people. You know, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, you have your rednecks and your regular Americans. Okay. If you come down to Florida, you got a mixture of everybody. You got them from Guatemala, from all over the country. You go to Miami, you're getting from around the world.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, I mean, you don't see guys standing there looking like Dell every day. In Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, it's not going to happen. But right here, this is the way it's got to be.
Oh man,
Unless you're the guy that put the head in the safe.
That's right.
that goes into one of our. I'm going to try to stay kind of like, okay, our topic is going into that's bringing us into a topic I wanted to touch on, and actually it was the Electoral College, and basically there is session. The Congress just came into session, right?
Yes.
This one's like the second day or something like that, and they're already starting.
Screaming impeachment.
They're already starting to scream impeachment.
And what does that tell you? That the Democrats have nothing better to give the American people.
Than to resist a duly elected president who wants to take the country down.
They don't want to do it.
But anyway, the Democratic Tennessee Representative Steve Cohen introduced a measure Thursday that would add a constitutional amendment to well, first of all, two amendments. One to impeach the president. But this is what I want to talk about. I want to talk about he wants an amendment to abolish the Electoral College.
Yes.
Because that's how Hillary supposedly won. She won by 2.8 million votes of the popular vote. But the electoral vote, it was a landslide. Trump won. It was obvious that that's what the country wanted. And now I just want to talk about this because somebody said something I think about bubbles or something like that. I had this epiphany when I was walking this morning. Okay, the world. The Senate is they actually have a popular vote.
Right.
So in states, right? And I agree with that because it's so small and everybody thinks the same in one state. I think pretty much, right? You have different bubbles of thought in different areas of the country. Okay, so if we allow that one bubble of thought in order to dominate everybody.
All the bubbles know.
Do you understand what I'm saying? That's why they have the Electoral College, because you have these different people that are, they might be kind of intelligent people, they know a lot about politics. Whatever they did to become an elector, right? They represent a certain bubble of all these people, and it's their vote that counts towards who the president's going to be. If you abolish that, you would have everybody in these.
Isn't the bubble still influencing the one person though?
I don't know. I think it safeguards it, man, because you have places that in rural areas, like for instance, what Eddy's talking about out in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
You got somebody out in Pittsburgh.
I don't understand. I'm trying to understand.
Somebody out in Pittsburgh thinks a different way, man. They're not in New York City thinking a certain way that they're thinking, right?
Yeah,
they have these different areas, and all of those areas should be represented equally. It's like all the people
at
that
the Electoral College.
That's why it's
the popular vote would never work.
If the popular vote
more population in Florida, more in California, they would dictate.
They would dictate
at any time.
All the people in LA, there's 20 million people in LA, 20 million people in New York.
That's right.
All that collectivist thought, those guys are going to determine everything, and it's all going to go liberal, Democrat. Yes, they're trying. That's what I'm saying. The first day. He introduces those two bills, the Democrat guy.
That's ridiculous.
So anyway, I just wanted to say that's fucking bullshit.
All I know is you got the economy booming.
Yep.
You got Donald Trump in there doing work every single day.
Every single day.
And I don't care what color you are. I don't care what your political values or your views are. Money is the #1 common denominator of every human being. Money. I don't care what your political view is. If you got money in your pocket, you're on the right track.
Look. The country was not strong.
No.
With previous presidents.
Previous
right?
administration.
We dealt with 2001, right, with Bush
That's
and
right.
everything, and that crushed whatever he was going to do. He was totally fucked from that, And then now you got Obama in there, and that was a long time, those 8 years. And now we're here, and the country is feared again, strong again.
First time in history you had a businessman become president.
Yes.
You got a businessman that's thinking business-minded, and the Democrats don't want. They don't want to see success. They don't want to see anybody succeed.
And this is a guy. I hate it when they label them racist and shit like that, man.
Yeah.
This is a guy who he's been
are
adopted by
ridiculous.
every walk of life since day one, and then all of a sudden now he's this racist guy.
The easiest thing to say now, you're racist. You're racist.
Yeah.
Because you don't agree.
What about Kanye? Kanye come out
That's right.
with his tweets. Did you hear about that, Del? What?
No.
You didn't hear about
Why
Kanye?
did you look at me?
Because you're black. Because you're black, you son of a bitch. You black son of a bitch.
Del in the music industry.
Kanye came out. Listen, he just had his first tweets. I didn't even put this down on the list, but that should have been talked about. So we'll talk about it now. No, but he came out with his first tweets of the new year. He said, "Trump all day. I love wearing my hat." This is basically to the. I love wearing my hat because. Nobody can tell me what to do because I'm black. Basically, something like that. And it gives me dragon energy. And now I'm gonna every time I perform, I'm gonna wear my MAGA hat.
Nice. I didn't know
Did
that.
you believe that? I mean, he doubled
That's a lot
down.
of fucking balls.
That did take a lot of balls. I love
But
Kanye.
he was the
Don't you love Kanye for that?
Kanye, the fact that he's standing up for his political views and not being suppressed.
That makes me.
You know, as long as you're bad-mouthing Trump, they love you. Oh, they'll put you up.
It makes me want to download his entire catalog right now. Just play Kanye.
Oh, De Niro.
That's what makes me want to.
Now you're talking Robert De Niro and all those
all
guys.
these people.
You know, they think the big thing is full Trump. Full Trump. They think that oh yeah, you get a big.
That's not the big thing.
Yeah,
No, you chose what you idiot. No, you chose wrong.
Right.
You went like that, and you thought the wind was blowing one way.
Right.
The wind is blowing the other way.
That's right.
And then history's going to show that.
That's right.
That you were one of the idiots who went along with everybody else. Man, that killed me. De Niro.
I can only see him as Jimmy Conway now. That's it.
Jimmy Conway.
That's all I can do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't. They won't take that from me.
You know, those celebrities and actors, they should just stick to their job in Hollywood.
Yeah.
We don't care what your political views are.
No.
You made enough money on the silver
You guys are
screen.
playing make believe all the time anyway. This is
That's right. We're all
reality.
make-believe.
Just stay in make believe land.
Yeah. So you.
No, all I know is you got another 2 years of Trump to go.
It's
We'll see what's happening. He's going to keep moving. There is no other human on earth that I know of that could take the abuse of what he's doing. Anybody else would have caved in by then. They would have just said, you know what, I'm putting it. Not
Just makes
Trump.
him stronger.
Trump, you're not beating Trump.
It just makes him
All right,
stronger.
even the stripper, she had to pay his lawyers. Okay,
I know.
What you pay?
He has the Trump cards. The Trump cards
That's
in the
right.
name. And Don.
That's right.
I mean, if you're a Don, you go to Latin America. Everybody of any significance is Don, whatever their first name is.
Right.
I mean, think about that.
Yeah.
It is in the name.
He's done more in the last 2 years than any other
When
president.
you do that,
Oh, yeah,
man,
because he actually works.
He works. He's a working president.
He knows how to get stuff done.
That's right.
Like Prince, he became Prince.
Oh, Prince, he was one of the greatest performers of all time. Boy, that man could play more instruments than anybody. You know, it was his untimely death. It's just like Michael Jackson. I mean, these guys are so musically talented. You know, and it's a shame they had to go at that time. And a lot of Elvis Presley, you
As
know.
soon as they died, the music changed.
Yeah, everything, yeah.
Oh, thank God these guys are.
So that's why we need Dell to get up there on stage. Hey, I would pay a ticket to go to Credit Center to see you perform.
Yes.
Sure, the way you're just standing there.
Nah.
Don't even play, just pull the
I can
guitar.
throw down.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I got some video. I'll show you later.
There you go.
Yeah. So tell us about the first time you went to Mar-a-Lago.
First time I got invited, actually, my friends invited me over there for, it was a dinner, and it was absolutely phenomenal. You walk, you pull in the front gates, you got the staff out there, they park your car, you walk in, and you look inside, I mean, the ceiling's 40 feet tall.
Yeah.
It's all 24 karat gold ceilings.
It's all gold.
The whole thing is
I've
24
seen
karat
no
gold.
pictures.
Yeah, it's absolutely
That's the reason I know
phenomenal
that.
there.
What is it like painted on?
No, it's actual 24 karat gold leaf. Meriwether Post commissioned the entire ceiling to be done in gold. I mean, it's
I feel like just asking you history about Palm Beach or something like that. You know, like so much about Palm Beach.
It's one of the most beautiful places. If you get the opportunity to go to one of the events, I mean, now the tickets are like $750, $1,000, $1,250. I mean, it's a lot of money. But during the off season, when you see them, you know, for a car show, just to go there one time.
And then you got to introduce yourself and shake them.
Yeah, Donald Trump would actually come to all the tables. And we had the owner of the National Enquirer. She was over there with her group. I was sitting there with my group.
That's right. They used to be in Lantina,
That's right. Donald Trump then comes to eat your table and he'd shake everyone's hand.
Oh, that must have been.
So it was beautiful.
Yeah.
He said he loved my hair. When he first came over, I got up. You know, he's a tall man. He says, "I love your hair." I said, "Well, thank you very much." Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah, he's a really nice guy.
Yeah, he is. I mean, that's what do you think of all these people that came in contact with him and like hate him? They do business with him. That's always being said to me.
Well, you know,
people always cite things. People that are against Trump always cite.
Let's talk about your business, man.
Yes.
You want now with the hundreds or maybe thousands. I'm sure you got somebody that either doesn't want to pay or they want to find a seat. You take a guy like him that has built around the world. You're talking subcontractors, electrical, plumbing, contract, bricklaying, concrete. You're talking about a massive amount of people. So you hear one guy bitching about, oh, he didn't pay me for this job. Well, maybe you didn't do the job right. Maybe you failed on something and you're crying because you didn't get paid. The bottom line, you've got Trump buildings around the world. You got golf courses. You know how many people he employed to put all of that together. So you got thousands and thousands of subcontractors working for Trump International, Trump, and you're always going to get the haters, people that are jealous.
Sure.
You understand? You're down, I see you guys working from morning till night. You guys are filming live, doing your t-shirts, doing your job, the American dream, making it a reality.
Yes.
And you're going to get people that hate you because you're getting ahead in life. Okay, you're doing something constructive.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
they're
yeah,
jealous
right now.
because you're doing it.
People are
You know
jealous.
this about that's the bottom line. That's one emotion.
Why are people like that?
That's a human emotion. There's love, there's hate, there's jealousy, there's deceit, you know, and liars. That's all part of emotions of humans. That's what makes up a human being. And it's easier to hate someone, and it's easier to be jealous of someone than to say, hey man, these guys are doing a great job. Promote them so that then more people can come in and meet these guys and get their stuff.
A lot of people don't like seeing you live the life they want.
That's right, that's right. They don't want to see the lifestyle that they don't mind if you're doing worse than them.
Yeah.
Or if you're on the same plane, but if you're doing better than them, a lot of people, fuck you. They always come up with an excuse to try to badmouth you.
Yeah.
All right, and that
that's
separates
all well and good,
the
but
toxic people from the positive energy.
And that can go way back.
Oh,
If you were brought up
deep-seated,
in a,
sure.
in a home situation
Of
that
course.
wasn't stable,
Mhm.
you're gonna definitely be that type of person.
Of course.
But you err on the side of positivity.
Oh, you gotta be positive in life.
Absolutely.
You know, you're only gonna go through life once. All right, we can talk the after.
You only die once.
You only gonna die once. In the meantime, you either go through life positive or you're gonna go through negative. If you're gonna say, man, I can't wait for this day. Maybe I'm gonna meet somebody, do a job for them. Hey, nothing better than opening somebody's that's locked out of there. And I do it all the time. I'm down here downtown 2 in the morning. You know, opening their door because they lost the key, and they walk on it. Oh, thank you so much, here. And they pay with a tip. When you give them the shirts that they want, or the hats that they say, oh wow, look at that. When you did the Mr. Sunshine shirts, you created a masterpiece of what a Picasso or a Da Vinci. That's what you guys did. You know, and that's what it's about. Smiling, be happy, upbeat, and positive. That's what life should be. Yeah, you'll have a fantastic life if you do it.
Now, all these liberals, these leftists,
Oh, they hate everything.
they're negative.
They're negative. That's negativity. And you don't need negativity.
All the people that are conservative right now, I'm just talking about right
That's
now, that are on the Trump train, you'd say they're overly positive, pretty much.
Of course,
I
they're
would
positive
say,
people. That's
generally,
right.
and you know, take them.
They're positive. But you put one miserable person in a group, and a lot of them are going to walk away because they don't want to deal with it. And if you're going to sit there and argue, you can't change their mind.
Yeah.
They're already miserable human beings to begin with. Why are you even wasting your time with it?
You know, we're talking about being positive. It's way past verbal.
That's right.
It's at the point of physical.
That's right.
It's
You
really
gotta
the
get
only
away.
thing that's
It's
gonna,
not
and
worth
we don't want to, you can't do that either.
I would rather come down here and see Del and Mr. Piazza and Bobby Pickles in the podcast. We're going to speak a lot of positivity, and we're going to talk about it the way it is. I don't see any scripts here. This is all off the cuff,
No, yeah.
and that's the best way it's got to be.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
There's nothing scripted here at the Bobby Pickles podcast.
No, let's just
A
go with the flow.
couple of topics to maybe poke at. But
Oh, sure, yeah.
Go with the flow, but the point though, you know, that all of these people, man, they chose the negative, and they chose it for 4 years.
They chose the negativity, yeah.
They chose to be resistant to
And
what the
why?
country
Why?
wanted.
What exactly did Trump do?
Nothing.
Trump
He said,
do?
"Grab by the pussy."
What?
No.
He won. He won.
You can
He
sit
beat
there.
their holier than thou, right, person.
That's right.
Who's going to be the first female
There
president?
is no Russian collusion.
No.
There ain't
There's
none
no
of that.
Russian collusion. That's
They can
fake.
keep searching that till the cows come home.
Right. That's completely. That's the level of. That's the level of like McCarthyism,
That's right.
right?
That's right.
I mean, I imagine if we lived through that time, you know, when you know, McCarthy, he was taking everybody in, calling them red, and everybody had to worry. I wonder how that was living during that time, man. It must have been very similar to right now. And you know, like I don't know if you understand what's going on. There's something called change the turns online. There's a guy by the name of Jordan Peterson that we follow. He's a psychologist.
Yeah, he's really.
Yeah, he's awesome. And this guy's like a rock star psychologist, and he gets all this money from a platform called Patreon, and people can give him money.
Yeah, it's almost like a PayPal.
Yeah, every month to kind of support him, right?
Mhm.
And then he
Yeah,
and a couple other people just decided to relinquish Patreon and not use them anymore now.
Why?
Because they've been silencing a lot of conservative speakers.
That's-
Or people that are just conservative minded. People that basically just support Trump.
Right.
Anybody that supports Trump is basically, look at this. This thing right here, change the terms.
Change the terms.
You can go to changetheterms.org, and it's all about it. White supremacists are using online platforms for hate. It's time to change the terms. So if they can somehow say that you're part of hate speech or
Right.
anything like that, whoever deems
They're
that,
trying to label everybody.
they want to make it so that what happened in 2016 can't happen
Right,
in
right.
2020. So they want to take away all of the
Right.
dissent, all of the people that support Trump,
They're going to try.
remove them from online,
They're going to try.
so that nobody can be
I
swayed.
just feel like this. I feel like as long as everybody that voted the first time votes again,
That's right.
we gotta have enough people on our side now to figure this out. Enough. There has to be a few people that might have been on
Like
the
I
fence
said,
there,
the economy, money is what makes,
Yeah.
for me, I don't care about anyone else's political views. If the economy's booming because of one man getting these jobs
I
created,
agree.
making the deals, I don't ever remember anyone other president talking about trade or NAFTA. Nobody ever talked
No,
about
because
it.
it's
They,
such a
because they never
subject.
did anything about
Yeah,
it.
it's too
Trump
much
told
work
the
on
world,
its side. They just
look,
didn't wanna go
we
there.
love you, but America's first.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
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 Real quick, you mentioned white supremacy, and
Yeah.
that's a very, very small.
It's just a small group. That's right.
Well,
Those,
what
those
they do
people are
is
assholes.
they call
Those
everybody
idiots,
else
those
idiots.
guys.
Yeah.
Everybody that's a little to the right is a
Absolutely.
white supremacist, including people of color.
right.
Well, no, they're,
All
they're,
kinds.
they're,
It's totally insane.
multicultural white
It's
supremacy.
Multicultural white supremacy.
It's amazing though how they latched on to this whole thing.
Right.
Well,
You know
because
what I
it's the easiest thing to say.
Right, what
It's
else?
like the
What
kids
else?
that-
Come up with
it's
that.
the kids that
They
go
don't
down
do
the
it,
big
and you're-
story,
and
you
you
go,
get
it's
scared, you're like, oh my
racist.
God, I don't want to be
Because
the
we're-
one to call you
The
out.
white supremacists
Right.
take advantage of that.
Since when is one to be a good American and a patriot racist?
Yeah,
You know?
I know.
Like you want to wave the American flag, it's like waving a Nazi flag. It's
Right.
insane.
Unbelievable.
Oh my
And-
God!
and you
Would you
know-
believe? Now listen. You know,
You're wearing the flag.
Yeah.
I'm wearing the United
Oh,
States.
and proud
have
of
you
it.
ever seen something like this?
No.
Even close to like this?
Not to what you're seeing
Yeah.
to this
Yeah.
extent.
I
No.
mean,
The hatred and the animosity runs so deep. Yeah, and it's only going to get worse.
Yeah.
For the next 2 years,
It's gonna get worse.
so
Oh,
he
once
can
they
find a
find
cure
out-
for
oh,
cancer,
when they-
and they're still screaming articles of impeachment.
Oh, just wait till he.
Oh yeah, ends the war. The
Once he
South
was-
Korea.
yeah.
That was nothing though. Like
No, they don't care.
What was more important was the one football player that not taking the knee.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this guy stopping the war.
Everybody's
It's a joke.
Piazza, did you see that thing in the paper, man? In the Washington Post about Bolsonaro. Bolsonaro is the new
Vinegar.
president. Oh wait, Bolsonaro. He's the new president of
Washington.
Brazil, and he's one of these right wing guys. Look what it says here, man. That's the Washington Post yesterday.
Wow.
So it has a picture of Trump and it has a picture of that guy Bolsonaro, and it says Proud Boys. I just think that that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, that is.
That's the term that they used in the Washington
Yeah,
Post. Interesting.
Proud.
So, what do you think about all these people? There's like these different little groups sprouting, online. There's like the Antifa. Have you ever heard of Antifa? Antifa?
Oh yeah, and yeah,
Those guys, they dress up. They're all
Well,
leftists.
they do that because they don't want to get a job. They don't want to work. They think by belonging to that kind of a stupid crew that it gives them a sense of belonging, and they're useless.
Yeah.
Now, it just not to change the subject. Fat Enzo's. I see you had more and more T-shirts in there. You got more and more clients coming in. Why is that?
Well,
Economy's booming.
Yeah.
You're doing a great job.
People making money.
Now, if you were going to stand out there like some idiot wearing an Antifa outfit, you're not going to be sitting there. People aren't going to come to you because they're not getting the jobs done.
No.
these
they're not
people
working.
don't care.
They don't care.
They attack you online. They do whatever because they're literally living in their mommy's
They're
basement.
keyboard commandos. Okay,
Yeah.
they had me on their keyboard bitching and
But they're not doing anything worthwhile in
No, they're
life.
not doing anything because they
If
have
they're
nothing
doing
in
anything-
life to do.
If they're doing anything worthwhile in life, they'd be scared to act the way
Right.
they're
They don't do it.
because it would come
Well,
back.
that's why they
to
don't.
cover
That's
up.
why they don't want somebody like Trump in office. Because guys like
That's
that
right.
are going to force people to want to go out there.
They're telling them to get a job. And their mother and dad couldn't get them a job, but now Trump's telling them to get a job. They can't. They need them to.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think about those other groups that are sprouting up that are kind of go against the Antifa members? There's like people like proud.
You know, every time things get physical, you know, in the United States of America, you have a lot of rules. The right to free speech, the right to this. But then what happens when it escalates into violence, that's when it all breaks down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Spend more time working and less time sitting there trying to argue about the system.
I go with
on either side of that.
No, there's nothing good.
No,
I don't take one over the other. The only guy I like is a working guy. All right, guy's got a job, he's going to work.
the working man's a tough guy.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a work shirt right there.
Yes.
From De Niro though.
Oh, okay.
That's a De Niro thing.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, from
This is a nice condo here, man.
Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, you never in all your doing business.
Yeah, I do a lot of that.
Lofton Place, no? You
Yeah,
never
we see a lot of places, and this is very nice.
you never been to Lofton Place?
Yeah, man, I try to make
Oh.
it pretty and see art.
The place you got.
Oh, you should probably
really
pick
nice.
that out. or
What's that?
something.
The place you got.
You like that one over there? Oh,
Yeah,
that's beautiful. Yes.
I remember it's 30 minutes.
That was the way to go.
That was the best way?
Yeah, that was the best way.
You got it all set?
Absolutely.
What is the so today's the 14th day of the shutdown, the government shutdown. Man, what do you think's gonna happen, man? Nobody's getting paid
Let's make a
or
deal.
something, or what?
Let's make a deal.
What do you think about the fact that
Well,
Trump's
you
playing hardball?
know, you got all
And I don't
the
want to stay completely political.
museums.
I would like to
closed,
talk
the
about some
parks
fun
are
stuff. I
closed.
want to talk about champagne douches.
I want to know.
Because Mr. Sunshine,
Uh,
Mr.
No,
Sunshine,
it's-
I mean, he is, what is it called, a gigolo? You're
No,
just a
no,
gigolo.
no, no, no,
Kind of.
respectable,
Oh, I don't want to blow up your spot or anything like that, but,
But no, as far as the
You have friends, you have
government
ladies
shutdown,
friends?
I don't know why the politicians are all getting paid. Why are they getting paid?
Right.
If there's a government shutdown, they're actually supposed to be servants for the American people.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be getting paid.
no.
It would give them more than an
Who right now
incentive.
actually isn't being paid?
Donald Trump, he doesn't get paid.
Well, he
Yeah.
he shut himself down.
Oh, he
Oh,
doesn't
everyone
even care.
gets paid. Pelosi's
He doesn't
getting
even care.
paid.
Government shutdown.
Schumer's getting paid.
Yeah,
All of
Pelosi.
them are getting paid.
God.
Who's not getting paid? The guy that works at the John Prince Park, okay?
Okay.
Any state park, none of those
Okay.
guys are getting paid.
Wow.
You know, they're not taking the trash out, they're not taking care of anything. So those guys suffer,
Yeah.
okay? But the politician, government, Pelosi's worth $100 million.
Yeah,
What
she
the
don't
fuck
need
she
any
need
more
any money
money. Yeah,
for?
she don't need
Schumer
any
too.
Yeah.
How did they collect all of that money being in politics? There's a lot of grease being
yeah.
paying and all of that.
Yeah.
See, they can't buy Trump. You can't go in there and say, look,
That's what
That's what they hate. That's what they hate.
they can't buy him.
Yeah.
That's right.
He's anti-establishment.
That's right.
It's a great
And it's so
He
awesome.
can do whatever he wants. He's the man.
He's
the
punk rock, man. I mean, he goes against everybody. I love that.
That's right.
totally punk.
Anti-authoritarian,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Shut up the system.
So, champagne douches. Can we talk about that a little bit?
By the way, we have such an old way of governing things. It needs to be, changed. It needs to be amended.
Yeah.
A lot of it just doesn't
Tweaks.
work.
That's right. A lot of the rules, the laws that were made back in 1700 with the Constitution, they really don't apply today.
What about by not abolishing the electorate?
No. That is